Hi, I'm Mike. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use one of my favorite tools, spindistribute. Now, this tool, what it's great for doing is taking an article that you write and you spin using this some kind of article spinner, and you can distribute over 800 different sites as articles, and that way they all backlink back to your whatever your target page is. It could be a money page or anything you're trying to rank in Google or get traffic to. Okay, so this is a great tool for doing that. And I'm just going to show you briefly in how I use it so you have an idea whether or not it's the tool for you. So I'm going to log in. Okay, so I'm going to show you here is I'm going to go through some of the stuff that I've been using for different features here. That you can actually do is you buy credits in order to do your article distributions. You can decide how you want that set up. So for instance, go to article distribution. I actually have one in progress right now. Let's go to one of the ones that I have actually already got completed. Now, as you can see here, you can actually, the first thing you're going to choose is how many days you want to spread it over. They recommend 10 days. But sometimes I'll do as many as 30 or 50 days, especially if I don't want to have to worry about that article very often, and I only want to have to write something once. So I might even spread it over 30 or 50 days, again, depending on what I'm trying to achieve. And then what happens, you're going to do is you write your article. Now, I've actually talked about how I like to use article spinners that I've done in the past. And go ahead and go visit. If you're in the blog, you should see a link to the spinner that I use. And if you are actually watching this on YouTube or another video source, there should be a link below that you can actually click to actually get to the blog article, so you can see a lot more information. Okay, so once you've written your article and you've spun the content, then what you do is you take the title, it's spun already, and you can see it's spun because it's got these different brackets on it. They actually allow it to show that everything within here can be varied, and you have these little pipe symbols. So for instance, online marketing or internet marketing or marketing will be used interchangeably. And then what you do is you actually have the article itself. Now what I actually like to do is for section headings, I'll actually have it all capitals. So when the whole thing is completed, I'll show you as an example. It makes it actually very easy for someone actually reading this to be able to differentiate between section headings and the actual body text. And then you have the author name. Again, you can spin a lot of this stuff. Now about the author, this is a great place to actually put in your link. You actually don't put your link in here, but you actually put your links right in about the author. And you actually spin this. So for instance, if I were to show you here, validate and preview, you can see here that each of these links are actually hyperlinked in. And this is just like writing the code. So again, a great way of doing this, a little trick if you don't know how to do HTML, is if you have your blog, you go and write a kind of a generic description, whatever you want to show here. For instance, I would write this, and then what I would do is hyperlink the sections I want hyperlinked, get the HTML code, and then go ahead and spin whatever sections you want to spin. You can do that manually by having the brackets. And again, I'm going to show this to you in the actual article, the blog article, and actually how to get these different brackets, and just kind of some very basics about the spinning. But what you can do is, for instance, if I go ahead and preview another version, you'll see the text will change. So the actual keywords, and these are the keywords, and that's what I'm spinning around, is different anchor text keywords that are going to link back. And of course, you want to have your natural, your naked URL as one of your backlinks, because that's pretty important. Okay, so what you do again, another one here is you want about the author, this time without HTML. So you have to do the same thing. So if I show you here, that creates the actual link, but it doesn't have a hyperlink. Okay, and then you put the keywords you want it to hit, and then that should be. There was another section on here before, maybe because it's been run away, but you can actually show and see a preview of the whole thing. Now this is the article itself. Let's say they've done some changes since I last looked at it. There used to be a way you can see the whole thing. But this will show you here the actual body text that you create. See the advantages of actually using capitals. It makes it very easy to see the section headings. Okay. And really that's the article itself. And when you're ready to actually distribute the article, there'll actually be a button at the bottom. This has already been done. But if we were to go to, say, a new one, let's see here, create. So for instance, if you're to create one, you actually click this button right here to distribute the article itself to 800 different sites, relevant sites. Oh yeah, this was because I had already created that one and distributed it already. it didn't have the preview of the entire article. And this is normally available if you're to write the whole thing from scratch. Okay. And that's it. So I hope this is helpful. It shows you how this tool actually works. It's a great tool that I use because one of the things you want to do, if you're doing backlink, a lot of off-page SEO for whatever articles you're doing, having articles link back to your original blog post, it's great because you want to have as much variety of backlinks as possible to your original article because it looks a lot more natural. Okay? So I hope this helps. If you want to see more training, again, I recommend going to the blog posts. And there should be, if you're watching this on YouTube or another video source, click the link below, and that'll take you to the blog posts. And if you're on the blog post, you'll see that there's a lot more information about this tool and other tools that I use that actually help use this even better. Okay?